Not a great day today, and I'll tell you why. Hey guys, welcome back to Rooted on 22. That's right, we finally have a name for our YouTube channel. But not a great day today, and I'll tell you why. So, if you've seen my other videos on the lavender that I'm trying to start from seed, started it indoors, cold stratified it, 6 weeks, brought it out, put it in seedling pods, started to see some sprouts, put it in the greenhouse, think I fried them. Got way too hot. Kind of started over, started doing amazing. Had probably 1,500 sprouts. They were doing pretty good. Some of them were 2-3 inches tall. So they were doing great. They were over here. Let me see if I can get it in the camera. They were over here. This spot right here is where the greenhouse was. As you can see, it is pretty shaded, but they were doing great. My bright idea, too much shade. This greenhouse needs sun. So what did I do? I moved it over here. Full sun. You would think it's a good idea. No. Moved it, put all the things back in there, the lavender seedlings back in there, and I think I fried them again. So let me show you them now. Now, not a lot of seedlings. There's a few. These were all covered in seedlings. Some of them are still doing okay, but then you get brown, burnt to a crisp. A few doing okay, burnt to a crisp. But the real sad ones are over here. These ones over here, these 3 were full. A lot of them were 2 inches tall, and now look at them. Sad, sad lavender plants. I'm so discouraged. Unbelievable. This side, and then there's barely any now. Sad little burnt to a crisp lavender plants. These ones, I just fried them. Absolutely fried them. So we don't hide anything. As you can see, I'm learning as I go. So I want to show our failures or our lack of knowledge as we learn. So hopefully I learned something here. If something's doing well, don't change it. I don't think they are getting overwatered. They don't seem like they are getting root rot or anything like that. I think they just got too hot in here. And unfortunately we don't have any electric, so I can't turn that fan on. So what I've decided to do is I rolled up the sides of the greenhouse all the way around, these 3 sides here. I'll show you this back side here. There. And then around on this side. So we've got 3 sides that are opened right now. And I leave the door open to help airflow get through, to keep it from getting too hot. I'm hoping that they spring back to life. I've turned the water off in the evening. I've got an automatic water, and right now I've got it set to go off every 3 hours for like 2 minutes. So it gives them a nice mist to keep them kind of moist. They're not super wet, so I really don't think that they're getting root rot. I think I just fried them. But I'm hoping that they'll come back. There's a few, like here, I don't want to turn the camera around, but there's a few that have multiple, if you can see that, multiple seedlings in there, so I'm gonna have to separate those and put them in their own little spot. But yeah, my failures on full display. But I will be a lavender expert by the end of it, I promise you that. But anyways, I wanted to share that with you, a little update on the lavender. I was really hoping to be able to get them in the ground this year, mid-September, before it got too cold, before the threat of frost, but I don't think that's going to happen. We do have a backup plan to move them into the house. Yet another change for our poor little lavender sproutlings. But this field behind me, we've got prepped, or at least cut down, bush hogged, and we're going to keep it that way. I've got the plow for the tractor, so I just got to get the ground cover that we're going to use, and then hopefully, I'm still hopeful that maybe we'll get some in the ground. I'd like to get at least a row just to see how they do over the winter, but it may not happen this year, and I'm trying to come to terms with that. Really hurts my heart. I was really hoping, had high hopes, but we're gonna keep this bush hog down, just that way it's ready for the spring. If we have to wait till the spring, that way we can plow up the rows, get the ground cover on, and then hopefully get them in the ground. Obviously we want to try to get them in to get rooted nicely. The sooner we do that, the sooner we can start getting a crop from it and begin to learn how to market and sell the lavender, which is the purpose of what we're doing. So everything we do, we're trying to maximize the benefit of the little farmstead, if you can call it a farmstead, we have here. We're also going to be trying to start our own garden for next year. A little jealous of our neighbors. They had an amazing garden. They gave us all kinds of pickles and stuff like that from the garden. And so it made us a little bit jealous. So we're gonna try. We have all this land, all this room, and we're not using it all. So we want to diversify. We want to open this property up and start bringing animals back, cultivating it, and just really trying to steward it well. God brought us here for a reason, and we want to just take care of it and get the most out of it that we can. But anyways, so that is the sad note for today. But there is hope. There is hope. But anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. If you got any pointers, if you are a lavender grower and you want to reach out, would love to find any information out that I can. I believe we're in zone 6. So any information that you want to give, or if you don't know and you got a suggestion, I'd take those too. Or you want to criticize, love to hear those as well. Constructive criticism is always welcome and open. My head's kind of crooked and it's kind of bothering me. But anyways, thanks for joining me. Like, subscribe, follow along, so you can get updated on all the next videos and all kinds of stuff. So have an awesome day, and we will see you on the next one.